Hey guys, this is Shayla Cake 88 and I'm just going to jump right into the subject at hand. Today is Saturday, yay, it's the weekend, and me and my kids just got back from the park, and I just wanted to talk on the subject of 3 to 5 year olds being possessive and not wanting to share. Like, what's up with that? I just don't understand it. Me and my kids, we went to the park, and we got there and there was some kids that were there. I think they were 4, 5, and 9. And the boys that were there, they had brought like a ball. And my son had picked up the ball, he saw a ball, wanted to play with it, nobody was playing with it. And I mean, this 4-year-old boy going running over there. No, that's my ball, don't touch it, leave it alone. Like, really aggressive. Now, like I said, he's only 4 years old, and my son was just kind of looking like, but I want to play with it, you know what I'm saying? Nobody was playing with it, I want to share. And this boy was just so aggressive, so possessive of his thing, that it was just unbelievable. Then he wanted to start to push and yell, and I kind of let it play out, because it's like, this is a social environment. I want my kids to be able to handle themselves in the right way, know that they're always not going to get what they want. But this is something that I have struggled with other kids for a long time, since I've been taking my kids to the park, maybe since like age 1. Like, what is up with this age group? I want to say maybe from like 1 to 5. With the possessive stage, like, they don't want to share at all. Now, by no means am I saying that my kids are perfect. By no means am I saying that my kids are the perfect sharers of creation, because they struggle with this too. But I can honestly say, based on the encounters that my kids have had with certain children, they do hell of a better job than the majority of the kids that we come in contact with when we go to the park or when we go into other areas. I will literally go to the park, and you will have parents that are there and they won't even allow their kids to share. Like, they support kids not sharing, being aggressive with other kids, and that really makes me upset, because my kids will go to the park and they will try to get along with other kids, and then these kids are coming off as aggressive for no reason. And I just wanted to basically understand why that is. Is there a certain reason for that? I mean, am I getting the wrong memo of not making our kids share? Am I getting the wrong memo of teaching our children to share and to be kind to others? You know what I'm saying? Because even when my kids don't want to share, because they don't even share among, them two, they're not aggressive, they're not pushing, they're not hitting, and when we go to the park, that's what I see, and sometimes you'll have adults that just sit there and allow their kids to do that and not share. And then a lot of the times you don't even have parents that are out there. They just let their 5-year-old just go to the park by themselves, with a 4-year-old, and they're just at the park by themselves, all willy-nilly, just being the bullies of the playground, you know what I'm saying? And I just don't like that, because I've gotten to a point where I literally don't even want to go to the park. I literally don't even want my kids to have social interaction, because it's like, wow, I'm teaching how to share, how to care, how to talk to people, and then when I take my kids to a setting where, okay, we need to practice these actions, and thinking that other children are being taught the same way, being respectful members of society, they're doing the exact opposite. So now my kids are being taken advantage of, or they're being looked at as, the person that can't stand up for themselves, or the person that's too nice. And I just think that that's not fair. So of course we can't blame the children wholeheartedly. We have to really look at the parents and say, okay, what are we doing here? Why are we not teaching our kids to share and to care and to, make everybody happy, But y'all, we don't live very close to the park. Our area has like a community park, and we don't stay very close to it. So I literally had to go all the way back to the house, and we walked just so that they can get a ball, because they're fussing over the ball. The little boy wasn't even playing with his ball, but he sees somebody else with it. Now he's got to have it. You know what I'm saying? And, telling, my kids to move, get out of the way. This is mine, And it's mostly male children. And like I said, I can just speak from my experience, but it's mostly male children. But I just wanted to come on and just say that, of course, this probably is a phase. This is a phase where, kids, everything that you say is theirs from here on out. And they will take care of it. They will be possessive of it. They will not let anybody else share it. But sometimes as parents, we've got to teach our kids that, okay, if you see somebody else with a toy and it's not yours, wouldn't you like for them to share? Well, you have to do the same with your toys. Teach our kids morals and values, and definitely teach them to share and to care. In my opinion, I just feel like that's a one-on-one type thing. Like, that's something like really fast that you should teach your children. How to share with people, how to care for other people. You know what I'm saying? How to be empathetic for other people. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, I know this may be a touchy subject, and I'm not telling anybody how to raise their kids, but I feel like when your kids go out and they interact with other kids, they may very well find a bully that's a little bit more harder than what they are to other children. So instead of even going that route, definitely teach your kids how to be kind to one another. And of course, stand up for themselves, because I will tell my children, hey, if somebody hits you, you hit them back. But I don't want you going around, hitting people, being mean to people. But when they're mean to you, hey, now it's on and popping, because now I'm not going to let you take advantage of me. You know what I'm saying? But that is the last thing, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like a back burner thing that I want to teach my kids, is how to be aggressive. And I think that maybe kids aren't being taught that, but it's really things that they see. It's their environment. So, if you have them in that environment, maybe just talk to them and let them know, hey, mommies and daddies do this, grown-ups do this, but I want you to be better than this. I want you to do this. I want you to do that, because that can really be a big thing growing up for them, is just that aggressive behavior, just that behavior of not sharing and things like that. And now they don't really know how to tactfully deal with sharing or playing with other people or following the rules, etc., because they've just always been taught to, do this and do that and be aggressive and you know what I'm saying? And you don't really have to teach males to be that way. I really just kind of feel like it's sad, because again, like I've said, like, I just even hate going to the park, because it's like every time I go to the park, I have to worry about some child, talking to my child some kind of way, and now their parents ain't present. So now I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna walk away from the situation. I don't want my kids to be involved in this. And kids they're so innocent, they don't really see any harm in anything. So even though a child may be aggressively coming at them, they still want to play. They still want to, do things that may make the other child angry. And, before I just let anything escalate, it's like, unfortunately, I have to tell my kids, let's go. Let's go. Mommy's just trying to protect you. This is a situation where, we need to just walk away. And I really feel like that's unfair to my children. That's unfair to other children, who literally, have been taught morals and have been taught, to share, or don't talk to people any kind of way, or, we don't hit people. We don't aggressively talk to people. You know what I'm saying? This person is the same age as you are. You guys are friends. You guys are supposed to get along. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a shame that, you teach those things to your kids, and anytime they go out somewhere, you have the kids in the same age group, but they're doing something the complete opposite. So parents, let me know how you guys deal with that. How do you guys deal with going into social environments like a park, or wherever there's going to be social interaction with kids your age group, your child's age group? How do you really deal with kids that are like complete opposite from your kids? How do you deal with possible conflict that might happen with other people's children? Because I really want to know, because it's very irritating. It's very irritating for me, because it's like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? What's up? Like, dang, little boy, your mama ain't teach you to be nice to people, you know, to keep your little hands to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? So definitely let me know if I missed the memo, and I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking because I feel like I'm getting ready to start blabbing. So before I do that, I'm going to go. I hope you guys have a great weekend. This is Shayla Cake 88. Let's connect. Also, in the meantime, if you like this video and you want to see more, I guess, rambling videos, please give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like as well. This is Shayla Cake 88, and until next time, I will talk to you guys later.